Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. Nope. Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another Will I Buy It / anti-haul. So this is where I'm going to take a look at either upcoming releases for makeup, skincare, things like that, or I'm going to look at things that have just recently come out and let you know if it is going on my wish list. So this year is my very first low buy year, and since I'm trying to be more careful about what I bring into my collection, I'm trying to only buy stuff that really makes me feel some sort of way or is something that I don't have in my collection at all. So if I really want something, I will buy it. I'm going to allow myself to buy it. But if it's something that I'm kind of on the fence about, I've been putting things sort of on a wish list and letting them just sit there. And then if I want them again in like a couple of weeks, a couple of months, whatever it may be, then I will buy it. But if it's kind of on the fence, I'm going to slap it on that list and let it simmer for a little while. Let it bubble up for a while and see if it's something I really want. As always with these are sort of my blind reactions, if you will. I'm just going to be scrolling through all the new releases. So with these, I may not know all of the details. I'm going to tell you as many details as I know. But in the past, I feel like I've had some people that get real angry if I don't know all about a brand. And I'll let you know. I'll be like, I've never heard of this brand before, but XYZ. And they'll be like,
how have you never heard of that brand before? They are the devil.
So I'll tell you everything I know. I will try to look up some information because I do only use cruelty-free products. I only talk about cruelty-free releases here. If you're looking for people who talk about every single product under the sun, there are so many videos on YouTube for that. But this is a cruelty-free space over here. So I am going to scooch over and put pictures on the screen of everything that I'm talking about because I do not yet own any of these items. Let's jump right into it. Oh, also, before we get into it, if you guys are kind of like old school rock stars over here, remember this shirt? Who remembers the cat that was on fire? I do have a merch shop and it's going to be listed in the description box down below if you'd like to pick yourself up a fancy t-shirt, a hoodie. I think I also have like a coffee mug on there, all sorts of good fun stuff. Okay, let's start here. So Milk Makeup is coming out with a new collection. Is it out right now? Okay, it is out right now. This is the Hydro Ungrip collection. So they have the Hydro Grip, which is an eyeshadow primer. They have the Hydro Grip face primer, and those are both amazing. You know, I've never tried the eye primer, excuse me, but the Hydro Grip primer is a very sticky base. So it's interesting that they have the Ungrip. So this comes with a cleansing balm. Love me a cleansing balm. You can also get a makeup remover and cleansing water, and also the reusable makeup remover pads. Okay, first of all, let's talk about those makeup remover pads. You get a pack of 7 makeup remover pads with a mesh bag so you can wash them, and they are $25. I'm going to put a link in the description box to the reusable makeup pads that I use from Amazon because they are way cheaper and they are amazing. So I can say right off the bat, I will not be buying those makeup remover pads. $25, hell no, and you shouldn't either because you can find them for so much cheaper. The one that I'm mildly curious about is the Hydro Ungrip Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. I love a cleansing balm, and right now my absolute favorite is the Derma E cleansing balm. I feel like it takes everything off, but I do like the ingredients that Milk Makeup uses in their products. They say that this has blue agave extract, soybean oil, sunflower oil, hyaluronic acid, aloe. So it has some good skincare ingredients. So I am curious about this. This might go on my list, but to be honest, I have 2 cleansing balms to get through first, and I'm just probably going to use those up and not go back to this. So this is a no from me, but if you do pick this up, if you picked up anything from this collection, let me know in the comments. Okay. So this just says this is coming this month, and we don't even have any pictures of the actual collection, but it has just been announced that Glamlight is doing a collection with Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger. They're great. Oh my God. I can see no reason why I would purchase this. No matter what it is, I can see no reason. Like, sure, I'm sure the color scheme is going to be blues and oranges, maybe with a pop of yellow, maybe with white and black. Sure. Oh my God. No, guys. I feel like people are grasping at straws at this point when it comes to collaborations. They are just grabbing anything they can, like Dunkin' Donuts with Elf and Frosted Flakes with Glamlight. And it's just, there's so many different things. Like Colourpop just did that Winnie the Pooh collab. And while it was not appealing to me, even though those lip balms or whatever they were looked adorable, I feel like Winnie the Pooh is kind of like a culture phenomenon that has been around for so long. It's not a breakfast cereal. Come on. What is next? I guarantee, has there already been a Lucky Charms collab? If not, I'm sure there's gonna be. What? People are bored. People are bored and they're just grasping at straws and I'm not here for it. Nope, I will not be purchasing that. All right, this next one is kind of screaming at me and it is available now. Okay, let's talk about it. So this is the brand new Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes in Pride. And this is to be celebrating Pride Month, which is interesting that it's out now because Pride Month is traditionally in June. But when they swipe it, like you see that swipe at the bottom, it looks like a straight up rainbow. We've got like a deep like purpley magenta going into red, going into pink, going to orange, going into yellow, going into green. And even in the pot, you can just see a rainbow. But I just feel like that rainbow would not come across on the eyes. Like even in that picture of the woman, it just looks straight up purple and it looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Oh my God, I'd be so curious. I just want to try this. I want to try it to see if I like it rather than buying it. It's $25 and I think it's a little teeny tiny pot. This might go on my list. Just, you know what? It's going to go on my list so I can look up other people's reviews of it. Right now, I'm not going to buy it because I don't have full confidence that it's going to look like I want it to look. But how beautiful does that look? Oh my God. If it actually, can you imagine if you actually swiped it and it made a rainbow of like glitter chrome flakes? Be still my heart. It looks stunning. For now, it's a no, but it might very well be a yes. You know how I was just talking about how people are grasping at straws for collaborations? Well, we have the Hip Dot and Cup of Noodles collection. Oh my God. So essentially, this is just a warm-toned, very, very neutral palette. It is available now. It's available now as you're watching this. The palette is $26 for 8 shades. There's a lip and cheek trio for $22. There's a puff. There's a makeup bag. There's chopsticks. Okay. Now, here's what I will admit. Being somebody who loves a warm-toned look, I'm wearing warm tones today, it is a pretty color story. Does it match the Cup of Noodles packaging? It actually kind of does. And if you're someone who's obsessed with Cup of Noodles, maybe, but I feel like there are so many better warm palettes that you could get in this same exact color story. Wait a minute, I think I know of one. You guys, tell me that this is not the same exact palette. Tell me that that's not the same exact palette, almost to a T. This one has more colors. This is the Lottie London Honeybee palette. It is the same thing. You could call this the Cup of Noodles palette if you wanted to. This is not unique or original. Again, if you're someone who really likes Cup of Noodles, maybe, but even, I don't know, $26 for just a kind of generic warm tone color palette? I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. It looks pretty enough, but this is a hella pass for me. All right, so this next one, I can tell you right off the bat, this is a pass for me, but I can completely understand why this would not be a pass for so many of you. This is the Colourpop and Star Wars collection. It is released the day that I'm filming this, so it's released on May 4th. May the 4th be with you, and also with you. We have a 15-pan eyeshadow palette. We have ink liners. We have Jelly Much Shadows, Luxe Gloss, and Luxe Cream lipsticks. This really does look like a pretty collection, and I do think that they did a fantastic job with the color story, matching it, especially to that kind of iconic piece of Star Wars artwork that was on the original movie poster. But at the same time, this is just not for me. It's just not for me. If it is for you, congratulations, more power to you. I know that Angie, Aniela Kanikvis, did some amazing looks with this palette and these shadows and the lipsticks, and she looked absolutely stunning, but it just isn't for me personally. This is a hard pass. All right, so this next one, I will admit right off the bat that this is one that when I saw it teased originally, I was super interested, but then I saw a detail about it that made me kind of uninterested. I'm not completely off the fence yet, but let's get into this. So this is the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. So this is a cream bronzer, and I'll admit it looks absolutely beautiful. There are only 4 shades of this, but I do think that this probably covers at least a decent variety of skin tones because the deep is quite deep. It could always be deeper. I do think that maybe the one that's called Fair looks a little too deep for people who are super, super fair-skinned, but we will see. But this has hyaluronic acid, it has vitamins, it just looks really beautiful. And I'm a sucker for Charlotte Tilbury products at this point. I do feel like they are an investment, but a good investment to make because the quality is usually so good. Here's what turned me off. And I know that I just talked about how they're an investment and good quality, but these are $55 each. $55 for one makeup product. Now, you can use bronzer on your cheeks, on your forehead. You can use it as eye makeup. You can probably even mix it in and make a lipstick, especially if it's a cream. But $55 for one product that is not like an eyeshadow palette, because an eyeshadow palette, you can make tons of different combinations. This is like a one-trick pony in a way. That's a little hefty for me right now, especially as I'm on my low buy. And I know I have bronzers. I do have one cream bronzer, and it is the Milk Makeup Bronzing Stick. And I like that. I don't absolutely love it. It turns a bit orangey on me. And these definitely look like a better match, if I'm being honest. But these are going to go on my list for now. And I'm going to probably sit and wait. And maybe I'll get this in like the next Sephora sale, because I think that I will still be VIB Rouge at that point, because my Rouge status is definitely going away at the end of this year. I don't know that I've spent more than like $30 at Sephora this year, and last year I spent $1,000. So let me know how you're feeling about these. I am intrigued, but again, $55. I'm so on the fence. All right, I'm not getting into it, but I just have to say that I just looked, and apparently Morphe did come out with a Lucky Charms collection. So there's that. Breakfast cereal for everyone. So those are all the things I'm going to talk about in today's video, things that have either come out very recently or will be coming out soon. Let me know in the comments down below what is on your wish list and what is on your "it's not even getting to my wish list because I'm buying it immediately" list. I think of everything. So this is a 100% anti-haul at this point, because I'm going to put that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer on my wish list and see if I still want it, probably in a few months. That's not a few weeks type thing. But I'm really curious to know what you think, especially of that bronzer, because the more I sit and think about it, I'm like, oh my God, a cream bronzer for summer would be so beautiful. It would be so beautiful. But $55, Charlotte, Char, 55 bucks. Okay. So that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to have links to as many of these products in the description box down below. And if you decide to purchase through those links, those are affiliate links. And thank you so, so much. That is such a kind way of supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.